So in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to explain how online prop firms work, what are all these challenges that you're seeing, and how do you actually make money from them? So for those that are new to the channel, I previously quit my corporate job to trade full-time, and I trade my own personal capital, but I also trade with prop firms as well. Over the last few years trading with prop firms, I've been paid out a bunch of times. I've also failed a bunch of challenges. So I do kind of know how all of these online prop firms work. A prop firm for short is proprietary trading firm. This is a company that provides traders access to capital in exchange for a share of the profits. So with traditional prop firms, they're a little bit different from online prop firms. They usually recruit skilled traders and they give them some capital. So let's say, for example, $100,000, and they split the profits with the trader. So sometimes it could be 50-50 depending on the agreement you have with the prop firm. So this model has been around for years, but online prop firms are fairly new and they're quite different. And you've probably seen a bunch of these ads online or on social media. They don't give you real capital. Instead, you trade with virtual funds on a demo account. To get access, you have to pass a challenge. Basically, it's a way to prove your trading skills. And once you're funded, you usually get a profit split that can range from 70 to 90%. So for example, let's say you manage to pass the challenge and receive a 100K funded account. If you make $10,000 in profit on this account with an 80% profit split, this means that you get to keep $8,000 as your share. So most of these challenges have quite strict rules and trading objectives that you need to follow. A standard challenge typically has 2 phases. So in phase 1, you typically have to make 10% profit without losing more than 10% of the account. So for example, if you have a $100,000 challenge, you need to make $10,000 and your equity can't fall below $90,000. So once you pass phase 1, you'll move on to phase 2. And in phase 2 of the challenge, you need to make 5% profit without hitting that same max loss rule of 10%. So again, if you may have a 100K account, this means you have to make $5,000 without allowing your account to fall below $90,000. So the profit target and the max loss are the 2 main rules that you need to follow. But every prop firm has their own set of rules. So for example, they may have rules around trading around certain news events, holding trades overnight or over the weekend, or even how much risk that you take on the account. So it's always good to check their website and read through all of their FAQs to understand all of the rules. So once you pass the challenge, that's great. And now you'll receive a funded account. And whatever profits you make on this funded account, you'll get 80% of those profits. So let's say if you made $10,000 on your funded account, you're entitled to 80% of that, so $8,000. To withdraw your profits, all you need to do is go onto your prop firm's dashboard. There usually is some link there where you can request a payout. And most firms pay every 2 weeks, bi-weekly, or every month. And they usually send the money straight to your bank account or your chosen payment method. If you want to learn more about the whole payout process and how long it might take you to get paid, I made a video about my recent Funded Next payout. You can click the link on screen to check that out. So you might also be wondering, if this is demo money on a demo account, how do all of these prop firms actually make money? So they don't actually make money from when you profit on the account. These online prop firms make majority of their money through traders buying challenges. So for example, MyFundedFX is a online prop firm that's quite popular, and their 100K challenge costs around $500 US. So according to MyFundedFX, in just 1 week of October 2023, they had 7,139 failed challenges. Let's assume each of those were 100K challenges at $500 a pop. That's about 3.5 million in revenue for the week. So potentially 200 M's for the entire year. So you can see how much money these online prop firms can make. But a portion of that revenue will be used to actually pay out successful traders that get payouts. But the whole business model mainly relies on failed challenges. So this is why some argue that it's not a very sustainable business model. And even in the last year, a whole bunch of prop firms shut down. So you kind of have to just be careful when you trade with online prop firms. There are a lot of prop firms out there, and it's tricky to know which prop firms are actually legit. I made a recent video here about my top 3 prop firms that I've actually had payouts with. You can check it out there. Other than that, if you found this video helpful, please leave a like and leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'm sure one of us will help you out. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.